What's going on YouTube? Marcus Crockett back with another video. In this video, really quick, I am about to answer this question that one of my subs asked the other day. Failed athlete, what's going on with you, bro? It was a bidding question, and I believe the space that they were bidding on was like 1,100 square feet. So typically an 1,100 square foot building across the board usually will take anywhere from an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours at the max, depending on whatever the scope of work is. When you get to the account, right, your main thing is to make the person that's doing the walkthrough with you feel as comfortable as possible. Once you've kind of established like that you're there to help them and they're a little bit more at ease, they can go ahead and start showing you around the account. While they're showing you around the account, just make sure that you are listening to everything that they're saying, writing down notes if you need to, you know, just looking at all of their problem areas, as well as some of the things that the current company that they currently have is doing well. You want to make sure that you're looking at all of these things. Now, when it comes time for you to actually bid on your account or on that man, when it comes time for you to bid on the account, you want to, this is what I used to do. This is what I would advise you to do if you don't have any software to help you out. So what you want to do is you want to look at the account. How long is it going to take to clean the account? What's the frequency of service? So how many days is it going to take, or how many days do they want services? Then you're going to say, okay, how much am I going to pay someone per hour to do this? And then you put that, you know, then you figure that. Then you'll say, okay, I want to make sure that I leave enough room so that as I scale, as I grow my business, that my employees can scale as well. So that I want to be able to have room for step raises. Once you have all that figured in, you may want to make sure that you add some for yourself. So you definitely want to have meat on the bone for you to grow as well. You're going to have to pay for your marketing. You're going to have to pay for your taxes. You have to pay for supplies. You're going to have to pay for all types of stuff, right? So you want to make sure that you have some room on there for you as well. Once you kind of figure that out, then you multiply that by the amount of days per week that they want to have service, and then you multiply it by the month. And that's pretty much how you would come up with your numbers. But really quick, man, I'm about to hop off of here. I hope that really did help. I got a couple walkthroughs today myself. I'm actually headed into one right now. But when I get out, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to turn a walkthrough into a paying client. I'll get with you in a minute. What's going on, YouTube, man? I just got done with that walkthrough. Let me put my shades on. I just finished up that walkthrough. It was a pretty decent sized account. It was like 30,000 square feet, 33,000 square feet, something like that. But it's not, you know, the work that they need to have done really isn't anything outside of what we normally do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put together that proposal and package everything up real nice and hopefully we can move forward, probably starting like next week. But yeah, before I checked out, I was going to tell you like how to change a prospect from a prospect into a paying client. So the first things first, like presentation means everything. So how you present yourself initially is how you're going to be perceived. So that means, you know, put on a nice shirt, put on some nice slacks, some nice shoes, and be presentable. You're there to represent your business. So you want to look like a business person. Now, I'm not saying that you can't wear jeans and a t-shirt. I've wore jeans and t-shirts before, and I've closed deals. And sometimes I'll even wear jeans and t-shirts on Fridays when. But it'll still be, you know, business appropriate. It won't be anything with like crazy logos on it, or you know what I mean. Like it'll still be presentable in the business world. Like, so that's the first thing, right? Presentation. The second thing is when you get to the walkthrough, your main job, your first job is you want them to feel comfortable and feel at ease. Like you are the right person for the job, that they made a good decision in calling your company. So after you go through, you do the whole walkthrough, right? You make sure that you get all their contact information. And the second thing, or the third thing, before you go ahead and send your proposal off, you got to understand, like, packaging means so much, right? There's corporations and all of these places spend billions of dollars in research and how to package their product. Well, you want to package your product in a way that lets the customer know, like, hey, I really should go into business with you. So the packaging part of it, what I mean by that is, like, how are you constructing your email? Are you just saying, hey, I got your proposal, and then you just attach the proposal and send it off? Or are you giving a little bit more detail, a little bit more depth in your emails? So a quick example, like one of the things that we do when it comes to sending off our proposals, the package or the email that I'll send, it'll be somewhere along the lines of good morning. I typically like them to get them in the morning. It'll be like good morning and then their name, and then it'll be you know, thank you for showing me around the office yesterday. I appreciate you taking the time to show me around the office today. Something along those lines. And it'll be followed up with after reviewing everything that we talked about and going over all of your concerns, you know, I was able to package together this proposal. When you have time, I'd like for you to take a look at the scope of work to make sure that I'm not missing anything. If there's something that is not in here that you would like to have included, go ahead and message me so we can go ahead and get that all figured into the equation. Right, and then then it'll be like, you know, I look forward to hearing from you soon, and you close it out, send over the proposal, and wait a day or two. After you wait a day or two, then give them a follow-up email. You know, and then after that, then you can start the process. If you still don't hear anything, they might be on vacation. They may just not they may not have had a chance to get to it, but your sales process still continues, right? So you continue not to call, you continue to reach out. No, it doesn't have to be you're reaching out to them every single day or every single hour, but you're letting them know, like, hey, you know, you guys are still on my mind, and I'm really not gonna, I don't want to move forward until I get a yes or a no, right? My sales process still continues, right? So continue to keep reaching out. Continue to keep reaching out. They may say, hey, you know, we're with another company. We decided to go another route. Okay, great. That's fine. Hey, do you mind if I keep your number and I you know, go ahead and reach back out to you in the next 3 months, just in case things with the current company the company that you signed on with isn't working out. You know what I mean? I want you guys to always know that we're here for you, and we're an option for us to do business together in the future. 9 times out of 10, they're going to say yes. So that's how I typically turn prospects into clients. Like I said, like this one that I just went to right now, I did a walkthrough for them originally like 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, I did a walkthrough for them, and I ended up not getting it. They ended up going somewhere else. And that's completely fine, because today I went and I did the walkthrough, and I know what they're paying the other company. We're probably going to charge them a little bit more just because of the scope of work is so much. There's so much work there. We're probably going to end up charging them a little bit more money, just so that we can make sure that if I was working with traditional W-4 workers, I could take it at cost. But since I'm working with contractors, I need to be able to charge a little bit more money so that I make sure that all of my subcontractors, they eat, they can feed their families, pay their staff, and continue to grow their business. So that's one of the reasons why, really the main reason why I'm going to go ahead and charge a little bit more, just so I can make sure that there's enough meat on the bone for everybody to eat. But guys, I'm on my way. I passed the office. I'm probably just gonna go work from home for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and put together these proposals, get them sent out. I got 2 that I gotta send out from yesterday, and then while I'm at it, I might as well construct this one and then schedule the one that I just did to go out tomorrow. So I'm gonna be busy for the rest of the day. But guys, like I say, I'm always dropping jewels. Just make sure you're in position to pick them up. You do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing. My name is Marcus Crockett. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.